Hi everyone, and thank you to everyone who follows at Open Media One channel on Telegram. Really appreciate you all, and thank you for all the good that you do. So today, straight into the video, I wanted to say a big thank you, or maybe a little thank you. Thank you to Matt Hancock, and here are the reasons why. Matt Hancock has literally just highlighted to everybody how serious he was when he was thinking whether this virus was deadly or not. As we all know, he quite clearly jumped out of his family bubble into other family bubbles, and there was no regard for any, virus that was deadly or anything like that whatsoever. At the same time, he's been on TV crying fake crocodile tears, saying he can't wait for things to go back to normal, while everybody else is following these rules. Well, not everybody, but most people are following these rules, and he is flouting them. It's that simple. So either the virus was deadly or it isn't, and he's not the only one. We all know we've had many cases of these people across the world. So it really should highlight to people. I know they're talking about him flouting the rules right now, which is understandable, but this isn't a case of somebody waking up in the middle of the night, sneaking downstairs and taking cookies or anything like that. That's flouting the rules. This is telling everybody there's a deadly virus, and then there isn't. And the reason there isn't is because of your actions. They say actions speak louder than words, and in this case, they really do, because no shadow of a doubt for anybody did Matt Hancock think this was a deadly virus, or he wouldn't have acted the way he was. Now, I appreciate there's going to be nurses and people who experience this right at the beginning. I can't explain to you what happened at the beginning. And I've had many conversations with nurses. I've put videos on the Telegram channel regarding that, and people who were there on the front line at the start. And you all say the same thing. At the beginning, I saw this. At the start, I saw this, but you weren't there. You didn't see this. At the start, it was so bad. A common theme with everyone's chats at the start, in the beginning. This isn't going on now. It's not going on in your hospital now. And I don't know what happened in the beginning, but it wasn't spread everywhere. It wasn't worldwide. They told us 50 to 100 million people were going to die. They really did on the news. Now, if this, getting back to what we're saying here now, if this was still happening right now in your hospital, we wouldn't even be having this conversation, would we? The reason that this is happening right now, and the videos are coming out from so many other people, it's not just myself, is because what they've told us isn't true. It's that simple. It wasn't a deadly virus, and I appreciate that some of you did go through whatever it was at the beginning, but it was isolated. It was in little areas. It wasn't in every hospital. People weren't piling up on the streets like they told us. It really didn't happen. And now, more than ever, I know for people who are not in the UK, but Matt Hancock, the guy who has literally been pulling the strings to all this, has been caught, showing that he did not think there was any deadly virus at all. And here's the thing, people, you really need to think about this. If there was such a deadly virus, there would be millions of homeless people dead across the world. They would need teams of people to go out every single night to deal with the bodies piling up everywhere. If it was such a deadly virus, millions of exempt people would be dead. Millions of people who, just say no would be dead. And Matt Hancock would be gone because he didn't do any actions to show that he thought there was a deadly virus. He did the opposite. You can't have it two ways. Either it was deadly or it wasn't. And if it was deadly, the bodies they're just not there. No, it's not happening. So everybody have a little think about this. And once again, a big thank you to Matt Hancock for showing the whole world, and especially the UK, that you definitely did not think the virus was deadly, and you did that by your actions. Actions speak louder than words, Matt Hancock. Big thank you for your actions.